Welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. I think this is it. Yeah, looking for the chesty for the GoPro mount. Hey, it's good to be back. Been a little while, hasn't it, Sam? Yeah, well, today we got something for you. I think it'll be fun. At least I hope it'll be fun. That's the goal anyway. This is going to be a father-son 1v1 fall crappie fishing challenge. So we're looking forward to getting out and seeing if we can't throw some bluegill or crappie. Whatever's going to bite on some fake bait. We're just going to throw some artificials out there, see if we can't get anything. So sorry it's been a long time. Wish I could have a real good excuse for you, but don't have a really good excuse, man. Life has just happened. My life is kind of boring sometimes. So I figured y'all wouldn't want to watch it. I only want to put content out there. It's going to be somewhat fun to watch. So these are the rules, Sam. This is what I was thinking about for the rules here. So these are the rules, Sam. We're going to go by who catches the most inches of fish. Okay.
The longest fish?
No, the inches of fish. So every fish you catch, you get to count that towards your score. What is we should have a minimum fish limit or minimum fish size that we keep. Anything smaller than this many inches, what should we do?
Smaller than 5 inches?
Smaller than 5 inches? I'd say we go 6 or 7, man. 5 is pretty small for a fish.
7.
Let's go 7?
Yeah.
We try,
Well, actually, that's 6.
I don't know. I guess we might have to see what we're catching out there, and we'll kind of shoot back and forth. I'd rather have 7. I like the number 7 better than 6, but you know, it's just that good old number of completion. But I'm not sure if we're going to get into many 7 inchers or not. I was watching Lake Fork guy the other day. It's been a while actually since I watched that video, but the video was it was kind of cool. It was called like poor man's lobster. And he had a recipe that he put together for poor man's lobster that I wanted to try with some crappie up here in the state of Michigan. The weather's finally calmed down, cooled down a little bit, made it comfortable for fishing in. So we're gonna go out to Sherman Lake today. Little father-son 1v1. I'm gonna beat him. I'm just gonna make that prediction right now. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be steering the boat? Yeah. A little bit of a cheat. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I've said this to other people. I don't think I've ever said it on the channel. Sam likes fishing better than me. I am a hunter. I like hunting. He likes fishing. But because I want to, I don't know, just like to spend time with my son, I have tried to develop my enjoyment of fishing. And so he's technically should be the better fisherman. He likes it better than me. So we'll see if he wants it more. Maybe he'll be on today and I'll be off. So stick with us and hang tight there. We will be at the lake here momentarily. Well, we ain't been out here in a little while. This lake is not known for big old monster fish, but gotten several bass crappie out of here. So we're hoping to get a little fall time crappie fishing in tonight. Sam's got his first on. He's on to something today. Oh, is that a dock? Dude, the inches, it had to be a fish for the inches to count.
Fish on, fish on.
Yeah, that one don't count, dude. Largemouth's got to be at least 14 to count. Sorry, man. Good try? I don't know, man. What do you think?
First fish.
Hey, there you go. First fish. At least we didn't get skunked, right?
Yeah.
Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, man. Dude, that's a fighter. Oh, man, that's taking drag, dude. I only got 4-pound test, so I've got to, like, play this thing.
Oh, what if it's a northern pike or something?
It could be a pike. I don't know what it is, but it's big. It's a monster bass, probably, or a pike. I don't want to break this 4-pound test line. Man, that's a beast. Whatever it is, it's a beast.
Yeah.
You know, saying this might be my victory. You're all excited. This might be me winning right now.
Where's the scissors?
4-pound test, man. Won't be the first time I've been broke off either. So, yeah. I think it's a pike. It feels like it's sitting on the bottom. I don't know though, but I don't know what it is, buddy. Honestly, I wish
Bass normally jump.
Maybe it's like a carp or something. Who knows?
Catfish?
I don't know. I don't know.
They don't normally attack their prey.
Yeah, I've never had a catfish bite on crappie bait.
Do you feel it coming up?
No, I can't tell.
Well, it looks like
I think honestly we're just slowly pulling the boat to it over the top of it. Honestly,
we are.
It's not even moving anymore.
You think it's not a fish?
No, it just went and laid down on the bottom, whatever it is.
Huh.
It just said, no, I got you.
Funny.
It felt like something pulled it. No, because you felt it. I mean, you heard it. Zzz.
Yeah, it pulled it because we weren't moving. You turned
Come
it
on,
off,
baby.
and it was still like zzz, and it stopped. Zzz.
The thing just went and laid on the bottom. It's like, nah, you got 4-pound test. You can't get me anyway. Oh no,
No.
dude, it was weeds. All of that hype for grass pike. Hey, it was a pike. I honestly think I had something, and then they got me off in the weeds. I really do, because that thing went.
Yeah,
that went. That wasn't just weeds. Well, if you're watching it at this point, it's either the fish finally turned on. They ain't done much for the first hour we've been out here, or I'm just that desperate for an upload that I threw it on the website, even with his 5-inch largemouth bass that he caught. I don't know. I don't know how desperate I am at this point, but normally the strat that we're using right now normally catches, just kills the crappie, but they are just not biting tonight. I don't know. I mean, I have not done very much late summer fishing, early fall fishing for panfish. Normally by now I'm 100% on hunting or looking at salmon. So to be out here on a lake right now is very rare for me. And so maybe I'm just totally doing things all kinds of wrong. I don't know. But I'm out here with my son having a blast, man. 1v1. I mean, nobody's winning. We're both winners at this point. 0-0, right? Maybe we're both losers. So this is what I'm using right here. It's a 1 32 ounce jig with these little. You're in a tree? Sam's in a tree. Woo. Fish on.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that monster. I don't know if it's a monster or not. That's definitely better than the last one you did.
Yeah.
So Sam and I were just talking off camera here, and I think what we decided, since we're not catching anything, so that we can have some sort of a clear definition of a winner, is anything 5 inches or bigger, except for largemouth bass. You have to catch 14-inch largemouth bass for it to count towards your inches for today. 1v1, but he just had one on, missed it.
That was a big bass.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's got to be over 14 inches to count the bass. Anything over 5 inches, we're gonna catch and clean and cook that baby. So maybe something will still come on. I mean, there's still a little daylight left. You just never know. Well, I've changed strategy just a little bit. I put a new pole out. Still got one I'm running. Now I got a second one. Sam's still only running one, but we're not doing real good for the fishing. It's not. I'm having a blast. I'll be honest with you. Like I said earlier, my life is kind of boring to watch. Like, this video is not the most exciting video, but we're having a ton of fun, man. But obviously it's not for the one watching. You want to see fish caught. We ain't catching fish. So my life is actually a blast. It's just boring to watch. Fishing tonight is kind of like my life. I'm having a blast. Kind of boring to watch though. That's okay. You might see this. You might not. I don't know. Oh yeah. All right. We switched over to top water for a second just so we get something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a nice one. He's a fighter, dude. Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
that is definitely the winner of the day right there, Sam. Dude.
First cat.
It's got to be a 14. Keep it in the state of Michigan. And you don't really want to keep them any bigger than that because then they're gross. That's easy 14.5 inches there, buddy. Oh yeah. She'll go in the basket. Just a little guy. I got him hooked good, didn't I? GoPro camera died, or battery died, but got another one. Not a big one, about the size of Sam. And it's acrobatic. Well, Sam's reeling in the last time right now. We're gonna head to the shore. Got one keeper bass, 1v1, father versus son, son versus father. Who won, Sam?
You.
Yeah, with a 14.5 inch bass. Even though we're out here trying to catch crappie, whatever. We're still gonna try that catch, clean, and cook part. So we've caught it. We're gonna go home, clean it, cook it, even before the night is over. You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all in a minute. All right, well, we're home. We got the winning 14.5-inch bass, 1v1. I mean, feel almost good about it, but then I got to remember that I'm a 40-year-old that beat a 13-year-old, so I'm not sure if there's much bragging rights there or not, but a win's a win. And look, a win's a win. You got to take them, anyone that you get. So anyway, catch, clean, and cook. So we caught it. We got one bass that was worth keeping. And you say, oh, I can't believe you're going to keep a bass. Look, I fish to eat, and bass aren't that bad. Especially with, I think, what I'm going to try to do with that recipe that I saw Lake Fork guy do with the sugar water and the butter. I think the slight fishy taste of a bass will kind of be similar to the fishy taste of a lobster and add to that sweet and fishy. I think this will taste more like lobster than a crappie tastes like lobster after hot sugar bath. So anyway, you guys have seen this probably a million times. Super easy. You just cut in. I try to cut way up here as far as you can into the head so you don't waste any meat. And you just run down that backbone. You've seen this probably 100 times. And then you just kind of slowly cut there, running down to find those ribs. And you hear them ribs? See how ribs, I just catch those ribs. Once you get past those ribs, I take my knife and it goes all the way through right here. And I'm just kind of angling my knife down and just kind of working it slowly like that down the rest of that spine down the back. I don't want to dig into the spine bone. There you go. And then I come back up to them ribs, just kind of cut down. There's some pin bones you got to cut through, kind of annoying. I'll actually cut them back out too, because I don't even want them when I'm cooking it. Just got to trim these little pin bones here. Super simple. That baby will sit right there. I'll scan her in a minute, and that's it. Then you just throw that right in the garbage, and don't tell your wife it's in there. Maybe not a good idea. Please don't actually do that. All right. And then this skinning, super simple. You just get underneath there. Ride that down. Helps to have a nice sharp knife. My knife is like mediocre sharp. It's not that good. So look at that little fillet though, dude. I gotta clean that thing up a little bit, but that's gonna chunk up in nice little cubes. Get right up in here. Get right up in here, bud. You see these pin bones right there? Man, those things drive me nuts. They say you can eat them and stuff, but I'm not all about them pin bones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come back right here. I'm just gonna kind of cut right down that side. I wanna make sure I get all those pin bones out. And then I'm gonna cut a little slot right there. There might be a slight waste of meat there, because I'm sure you could get some meat, but I don't like bones in my fish. All right, on this side here, it's okay. See these way better here. Take my knife, just kind of go backwards. Boink, 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 boink. There's a little line there. I'm just gonna cut right next to that line where those pin bones are. And I'm gonna cut right here next to that line right there where those pin bones are. And I'm just gonna cut them out. Like I said, some people just don't even worry about them. They just go for it. They just run with it. I'm not running with it. I'm not running with it. I just ain't doing it. I don't like bones in my fish, man. I'm kind of a bougie fish eater, man. I don't like no bones in my fish. Clean part of Catch, Clean, Cook. We're actually gonna sign off for the night. I gotta get up super early for work, so we are going to put this in some salt water, and that'll kind of help get the blood out, and then probably even take a little bit of that fishy taste away as well. Tomorrow evening, we're gonna go ahead and boil these up, and I got a little bit more time. I don't want to rush anything right now. Next time you see me, I'll have different clothes on. If I don't have different clothes on, that'd be kind of gross, wouldn't it? Anything else you gotta say, Sam?
It was fun.
It was fun, dude. I mean, look, we didn't catch a lot of fish.
2 each.
Yeah, we caught one keeper. Dad won this time. I gotta take him when I can, because next time you're gonna probably get me. So I gotta take every W I can and enjoy it. But seriously, I had a good time with my son out there fishing today. And did you have a good time, buddy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was fun.
We had fun. We ran out. We got out there way too late. We could wish we could have had a little bit more time out there, but we did have a blast. The little bit of time we had out there. Let's warp to it tomorrow night, okay? Next time you see us, we'll be cooking this here meat up. All right, hey, we're back, dude. we teleported right to the next day or 2 days later or whatever it ended up being. Mom already hooked us up. She already put a pot of water on and boiling. All right, so I had seen this recipe actually on Lake Fork Guy's channel, and he called it Poor Man's Lobster. So I was really interested in trying that out. I like lobster. I'm a poor man. No, not enough. Okay, maybe a little. I wanted to try some poor man lobster because I do like lobster. Man, lobster is ridiculously expensive to buy, especially at certain times of year. But you know what? I can go out and catch some crappie or something. That's what we went out to do. Obviously, we didn't catch any crappie, but we got that one bass. That bass has been sitting for a couple days now in salt water. So we're going to rinse that thing off, and I'm going to take this pot of water, and I'm going to add some sugar to it and boil our fish, and then melt some butter, and I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to hand the camera off to Sam real quick here, and he is going to record the process. Okay, so we're going to need a cup. It looks like a cup of sugar. That's going to take forever. Cup of sugar. We're going with it. So, cup of sugar. Agua purificada. Let's go slow. We're stirred up. All right, just stirring this up now. I'm going to try to let this stuff dissolve real good. You can put that camera right in there. I don't know if it'll probably fog up, but actually it went to really clear, so hopefully there's enough sugar in that water, but I'm assuming it'll be fine. All right, while that's coming to a boil, I've got two things I've got to do. I've got to try to cut this fish up into fish bites. When we catch a bass, we cut it up in little chunks. We call it bass bites. So we got to chop this thing up into some little bass bites real quick. Grab that. We also have to try to heat up some butter. I'm going to rinse these off real quick. Look at that little keeper bass fillet. This might turn out to be absolutely garbage, but you'll see that reaction as well. All right, let's cut this up into some fish bites. I don't know where anything is here. I don't know if this was probably overkill, but it'll work.
I think there's
All right, let's go like this. We're in our church's kitchen, so I don't know where everything is in here. I'm just chopping her up. I'm not doing too small bites. I always like to chop it up a little bit. And then you have to drink the salt water that the fish was in. I'm gonna let Sam do that though. No, you ain't gonna do that, buddy?
Nope.
All right, so that's this. We need to heat up that butter. Mom, what do you think about heating up that butter? What's the best way of doing that?
I need a bowl. We need a bowl.
Oh, where'd she go? She left completely.
Right there. She's right there.
All right, so butter, half a stick. Might need more than this. I don't know. For right now, we'll start with that. I'm gonna melt that butter. Lake Fork Guy did not add any garlic. I love me some garlic in my butter. So I'm gonna keep it pretty buttery. The goal is not to get it too garlicky, but I'm gonna try to add just a little bit of minced garlic in there. I think it'll make it really good. All right, a little minced garlic. Try a little minced garlic in there. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too overboard on it. I just want just enhance that just a little bit. What do you think, Mama? About that much, you think, or you think that's overdoing it?
I think it says on the side that a teaspoon or a tablespoon, one or the other, is the same as like a clove.
I don't need a clove. I just want a little hint of garlic, so maybe like that much. We can always add more. So let's start with even less than that. I just don't want to overdo it. So you can't even really see the garlic in there anymore. So
It smells good.
it does smell really good. All right, now.
You might want to add a little bit of salt to it. I think it's unsalted butter.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely want a little salt, just not too much salt. I think that tastes good. I think that'll be a good dipping sauce. Okay, we're close to boiling here. So what we're gonna do with this fish is like no real prep work other than cutting it up, and then we're gonna put it in the water, and just like cooking in grease, you're just waiting for the fishies to float. So once the fishies float, you're good to go. These little bass bites, once they start floating, we take them out, dip them in the butter. I think they're gonna be good. I don't know. What do you think, Sam? What do you think, Ma? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's not. She didn't say that with very much confidence. Yeah, I think they're gonna be good. I mean, look, I watched the guy's reaction when he was eating them. That made me say, like, I'm going out and I'm going to catch me some poor man lobster, and I hope this is it, because we're going to be eating this a lot if this is the way. This is almost keto friendly. There's a lot of sugar in the water, but how much of that sugar actually ends up in the meat? Really? Does it absorb into the meat? Really? Well, maybe this is not even close to keto. I don't know, whatever. All right. Let's throw some of our fish in here. All right, fishies, go swimming. Just like frying, I don't want to cook them too many of them at a time. So you can see the difference in, oh man, they change white really quick. Did you see that, Sam?
That's weird.
Look how quick they turn white. And they're already kind of floating, so I don't think they're done yet, though. What's that? It's already close. Floating.
Whoa, look at how white it is.
Yeah, they turn white really fast.
Yeah. Look at that, super white. That's what it was when we first put it in there.
I'm just going to take a little piece here. Definitely taste the sugar. Just get one in there. All right, so I'm gonna go. Let's go ahead and get this thing ordered. What do you think, Sam?
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna take a little dunk right here. Let's give it a whirl. That is really good. I may have put a little bit too much salt in the butter. I don't know. What do you think, Sam?
I'm scared to try it. I'm gonna try a little piece.
Butter's too salty, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
It's gonna be a no for me.
That's gonna be a no. Hard pass on that, huh? I don't know. I like it. I don't know if it's the texture of the fish or. Let's see if that's done. Go ahead and strain that out onto that plate. I'm not sure if it's the texture of the fish. What do you think it was that made it a hard pass for you?
The flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think? What about the flavor that was bad?
I just didn't like the flavor of the fish because I didn't put very much butter on it the first taste. And I didn't like that sweet flavor of the fish.
Yeah,
It was off to me.
Almost too sweet. It didn't taste like
It didn't taste like lobster.
like lobster or crabs. You got that little sweetness to it. Like maybe less sugar next time. I don't know.
And probably texture as well.
Texture, I think, was messing me up.
Yeah, I just didn't care for it.
I didn't like the flavor.
Lobster is kind of firm, like that is.
No, but it's not flaky. That's flaky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna still eat the rest of it. I ain't letting it go to waste, but it ain't my favorite. I'm not saying it's a absolute nasty grossness. I'm just saying that it's not a big W in my book. I don't think I'll purposely do this again. I do think I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in that bowl and mild out that butter real quick. I'm gonna try it that way. All right, now I wasted a whole bunch of butter for no good reason, but hey, this is gonna be one of those ones I think grows on me a little bit. Well, this will just become more and more buttery as we go. So we'll go in for another one. Get this really buttery this time. I don't know. I think it's maybe the texture that's messing with me.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know. Lobster's got a different texture. I don't know. I'm liking it though. The more I do it,
Can I try? I
the
want to
more
try
bites. The more bites I. All right, Sam's gonna give it a. He's gonna get. That's not a big old piece. I said a big old piece. Big piece. That one right there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, dude, eat it.
There's something weird in it.
No, it's not. Probably a grub or something. Man. No big deal. Just kidding. Go in for the dunk, man. Drown her.
Say grub.
Yeah, maybe.
Ow!
Come on, get that bite in there. Did you get it buttery enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good, man. See, look at that. That's a facial expression of joy, happiness. Taste buds are just going off the... Come on, don't spit it out. Come on, man. You gonna spit it out? Dude. Oh, man. I don't know. He don't like it. I'm gonna keep eating. I'm gonna eat some more. They done... Oh!
The butter's hot.
I'm telling you, it's good stuff. I don't know. The meat, I think, ended up too sweet. It's not the worst thing I've ever had, though, really. All right. Scale of 1 to 10, Mama. What you gonna give it?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, so like,
worst
1 is worst fish you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
10 is best fish you've ever had in your life.
I would say for me is probably a 3.
Ooh.
Or maybe 4 if I'm being nice.
Oh, that's pretty harsh.
I'm just
That's pretty
saying.
harsh. Sam, what do you think? Scale 1 to 10. Worst thing you've ever eaten fish-wise?
2.
2? I'm gonna give it like a... I don't know. I better
There's
go.
no way you can give it over a 5.
Oh, I'm gonna give it over a 5.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 5.5.
Ah.
Yeah, it's definitely not the worst thing I've ever had. And the more I eat it, the more I like it. Try it one more time. Give one more little nibble, babe.
Okay.
Just drop it right in there. Use a spoon to get it out.
Okay.
Get it really, really buttery. I really think it's gonna go from at least a 3 to a 5.
Okay.
Can't really take Sam's word. He hates fish anyway, so unless it's deep fried.
Actually, I like that bite.
That's not a bad bite.
No, I think I didn't get enough butter on it my first
Try
time.
another one. Make sure it's not an accident.
I think I needed more butter. It was.
That's
too
what I'm saying.
sweet.
I'm like leaning almost closer to a 6. The more I eat it, the higher the rating goes up, honestly. Like I'm to the point now where I'd probably do it again. That's how I went from never do it
I
again.
actually like it this time.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I needed more butter.
So what's your rating now? What'd that move up to?
I would say probably 7.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
We just had to have a little bit more butter in there. Yeah, I agree. I think like the more I eat it, the more I actually like it now. Sam don't like fish unless it's deep fried, so he really don't count.
I like trout.
He's not a what do you call that? He's not an objective analyst of the fish. Yeah. I think if you let that thing really dangle in butter there for a minute,
Yeah.
it turns out really good. You gonna try it again, Sam?
Yeah. Not more butter, buddy.
Ah, it's falling apart. Where'd it go?
It's in there.
That one wasn't that bad.
Well, yeah, you took like a little sliver of flake. Get a bigger piece in there. Give it a little butter stir.
That's good.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. I'm kind of hovering like around a steady 7, maybe creeping up past 7, honestly.
I'm saying 5.
Honestly, I've moved from I'd never do it again, or most likely wouldn't do it again, to I would probably actually do this again. I would like to do it again with crappie, see if the texture, and because bass are a little fishier, they're a little stronger fish. I like them, but they're usually a little bit stronger tasting fish, where crappie really becomes what you want it to become. I bet you it tastes better with crappie.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, pretty good. All right, well, I guess that's going to conclude this little catch, clean, and cook 1v1 fishing challenge. Oh, who won, Sam? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you said out. Hey, listen, I got to accept these victories as much as I can because, this kid's getting older and older as we go, and he's getting better and better as a fisherman. So I think I'm going to find these victories, these W's, far and few between. So I'm going to go ahead and accept them while I can. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get out of here then today. I think we've had fun with that, and we'll try to get some more videos up sooner so that we're not waiting months in between, okay? What do you think about that, Ma?
Sounds good.
A couple more videos here and there. I got some hunting videos coming up, salmon fishing. Hopefully we'll be able to bring our video cameras with us, do some salmon fishing. 1v1 on that. Sam smoked me bad last time we went salmon fishing, so that's why that's why I'm rubbing this W in as much as I possibly can with this 14.5 inch bass, because I know last time he killed me in the salmon fishing. So we'll see how we do here in a couple weeks. So thankful that you guys watched this. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe and leave us some comments. Let me know what you'd like to see us. Like to see me and Sam 1v1 together, outdoor sort of activities, things. We'd love to have your comments and your response. So remember,
Jesus loves you.
and so do we. God bless you. Have a good day.